If you want to be able to play drum fills off the top of your head and make them flow, then you gotta start thinking about them like a language and not like a bunch of memorized stickings and patterns. And one of the best and most common ways to do this is to use what I like to call the grid, which is what I noticed most of my favorite drummers doing back when I first started playing. And the grid can be applied to all sorts of subdivisions, but the place to start is with simple alternating 16th note strokes. So it's just right, left, across the measure, which is counted 1 E into 2 E into 3 E into 4 E into. And if you use that in a fill, it sounds like this. And while that's a perfectly fine fill, the real idea is to use that as a framework for creating thousands of different patterns simply by taking different notes out. But here's the key. The underlying sticking pattern never changes. The right hand will always be on the downbeats and the upbeats, and the left hand will always be on the E's and the U's. So for instance, if I take the notes that fall on the out of the pattern, I'll get this. If I take the notes that fall on the and out of the pattern, I'll get this. And if I take the notes that fall on the E out of the pattern, I'll get this. To take it one step further, you can then orchestrate these patterns around the drums and mix them together in a variety of ways. And once you've got the hang of that, you can go even further by adding in different embellishments to these patterns to spice them up. So as you can see, you can get a ton of mileage from this, and since you're using this method all the time, it becomes deeply ingrained into your playing, just like a language. So when you hear an idea, you can play it instinctually, which is the key to making your fills flow and to having a large vocabulary to draw from. And this isn't to say you can't make exceptions. There are of course going to be times when you want to use a different sticking here or a lick there, but those will be the exceptions to the rule, where you'll venture out for a bit and then go back to your comfort zone. So if you want to give this method a try, I've got a course with exercises and over 60 fill examples for you to practice over on my Patreon page. I hope it helps you out.